Before we dive into today's episode, let me ask you something. Have you ever stayed awake at night replaying the same what-if thoughts over and over? What if I fail? What if they laugh at me? What if I'm not good enough? Or maybe you've had a dream, a big idea, a goal, but the moment you think of taking action, fear sneaks in. Suddenly, your chest feels tight, your stomach knots up, and your mind comes up with 100 reasons why it will never work. If this sounds familiar, you're not alone. Fear and negative thinking affect every single one of us. In fact, it's so common that most people don't even realize it's running their lives. Here's the shocking part: fear doesn't just hold you back in obvious ways. It disguises itself. Sometimes it looks like procrastination. Sometimes it looks like perfectionism. Sometimes it looks like playing small, staying safe, or convincing yourself that now isn't the right time. But underneath all of that, the truth is simple: it's fear. And fear is powerful because it doesn't live in your conscious mind, it lives in your subconscious. Now think about this for a second. How many opportunities have you missed because of fear? How many times have you let negative thinking talk you out of something you were capable of? A job interview you didn't apply for. A person you didn't talk to. A business idea you never pursued. Fear is sneaky. It convinces you it's protecting you, but really, it's limiting you. And here's the most important thing I want you to remember today: fear is not reality, it's programming. Your subconscious mind is wired to keep you safe, not successful. Safe means familiar. Safe means comfortable. Safe means doing what you've always done. But success means stepping outside of the comfort zone. Success means risk. Success means uncertainty. And that's when the subconscious pulls out its favorite weapon: fear. And if fear doesn't stop you, negative thinking tries to. That little voice in your head that says, "You're not ready. You're not smart enough. People like you don't succeed." The saddest part is this: those thoughts are not the truth. They are simply old programs stored in your subconscious, often picked up in childhood or from past experiences. And the more you listen to them, the stronger they become. But here's the good news, and this is why I'm so excited about today's episode. Because fear is a program, it can be rewritten. Because negative thinking is a habit, it can be replaced. And today, I'm going to show you how. Over the next 20 minutes, we're going to explore where fear really comes from and why your brain creates it. How fear and negative thoughts reinforce each other like a loop. Real-life stories of people who broke through fear and transformed their lives. And most importantly, a step-by-step process you can use to stop fear in its tracks and reprogram your mind for courage, confidence, and positivity. By the end of this episode, you won't just understand fear, you'll know how to master it. So, if you've ever wondered how to silence the voice of doubt inside your head, if you've ever wanted to stop overthinking and start living boldly, then stay with me. Because this could be the turning point where you finally stop letting fear control your life and start living the one you were meant for. What is fear, really? Fear is our brain's ancient survival mechanism. Thousands of years ago, fear kept us alive. It told us when to run from predators, when to avoid danger, and when to stay alert. But in today's world, our brain hasn't caught up. Most of the things we fear, failure, rejection, embarrassment, aren't life-threatening at all. Yet our subconscious mind reacts to them the same way it would to a tiger chasing us. This is why your heart races before public speaking. Why you procrastinate instead of starting that project. Why you talk yourself out of opportunities. The subconscious doesn't know the difference between a real threat and a perceived threat. It only knows how strongly you feel about it. How fear programs negative thinking. Fear and negative thinking are a cycle. When you feel fear, your subconscious mind starts generating thoughts to justify it. I'll probably fail. I'm not smart enough. Other people will laugh at me. These thoughts feel real because they're emotionally charged. And here's the dangerous part: every time you repeat those thoughts, you strengthen the neural pathway for them. You're literally training your brain to expect failure, rejection, or disappointment. This is why negative thinking feels automatic. You've rehearsed it so many times that it's become a subconscious habit. Think of your brain like a garden. Every thought is a seed. Fear plants weeds. And if you don't pull them out and plant something better, the weeds take over. Stories of fear turned into strength. Let's look at some real-life examples. J.K. Rowling, the author of Harry Potter, was rejected by 12 publishers before she got her big break. If she had let fear of rejection control her, the world would never have known her books. Nelson Mandela spent 27 years in prison, but he never let fear or negative thinking dominate his spirit. Instead, he reframed his struggle as preparation for leadership. And think about your own life. Can you remember a time when you were afraid of something, maybe an exam, a presentation, or a difficult conversation, and when you finally did it, it wasn't nearly as bad as you imagined? That's the proof: fear exaggerates reality. Step-by-step process to overcome fear and negative thinking. Now let's move into the practical steps. Step 1: Awareness. Catch the fear in the moment. The first step is awareness. You can't change what you don't recognize. Start by paying attention to your inner dialogue. Whenever you catch yourself thinking something negative, pause and say, "That's fear, not fact." Step 2: Question the thought. Ask yourself, is this absolutely true? Where's the evidence? Most negative thoughts crumble when you shine logic on them. Step 3: Replace it with an empowering belief. Don't just fight the negative thought, replace it. If your mind says, "I'll fail," respond with, "I am learning, I am growing, and I am capable." Step 4: Use visualization. Imagine yourself succeeding in the very situation you fear. If it's public speaking, see yourself delivering confidently. If it's a business pitch, imagine hearing yes. The subconscious mind responds to vivid imagery as if it were real. Step 5: Anchor with breath and body. Fear is physical. When fear arises, take deep, slow breaths. Relax your shoulders. Smile. These physical actions send signals to your brain that you are safe, breaking the fear cycle. Step 6: Rehearse positivity daily. Every morning, write down 3 empowering affirmations. For example, "I am stronger than my fears. I control my thoughts don't control me. I choose courage over comfort." Say them out loud, with feeling. Over time, these affirmations replace fear-driven programming with confidence. The role of gratitude and self-compassion. Gratitude is one of the fastest ways to shift the brain out of negative thinking. When you focus on what's working in your life, you train your subconscious to look for opportunities instead of threats. And don't forget self-compassion. Fear often grows from harsh self-criticism. When you treat yourself with kindness, your subconscious feels safe enough to change. Final challenge for you. So here's your challenge. Over the next 7 days, every time you catch yourself in fear or negative thinking, write it down. Then immediately write a new, empowering belief to replace it. Do this daily and you'll begin to feel a real shift. Because the more you train your subconscious with positivity and courage, the less power fear and negativity will have over you. Fear is not your enemy. It's just a signal. Negative thinking is not who you are, it's just a program. And like any program, it can be rewritten. You are stronger than your fears. You are greater than your doubts. And the more you master your subconscious mind, the more unstoppable you will become. Thank you for watching She Speaks Anyways. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe so you don't miss episode 6, where we'll explore how to use the subconscious mind to attract success and abundance. Until then, choose courage, choose positivity, and choose yourself.